Good morning, class. How are you doing today? And I'm here with Rossi, and we're going to do a read aloud with Rossi, and we're going to read the book. I'm going to read the book to you. My name is Yoon, and I am in my house. And one of the things I want to teach you today is that to read and to do your IDR, you have to get a comfortable space to read. And you can read in a comfortable chair. You can get a comfortable pillow. You can get a drink of water and a snack, and you can get a stuffed animal or a pet. You see I have all my books back there. They're near me. And it's very important to make a comfortable space at home to make sure you get your at least 20 minutes of reading in a day. Okay? With that said, the question we're going to think about today while we read, and while I read to you, is how do you want to feel in the classroom? And we're going to continue this because we are going to be building our charter later this week. And this is the first question we ask you. How do you want to feel in the classroom? And this year it's a little different because it's virtual, but it's still our classroom nonetheless. Right? Are we ready? My Name is Yoon by Helen Rekorvitz. Here's the beginning picture. All right, not sure how long Rossi will stay, but let's see. Just snatched him from a nap. My name is Yoon. I came here from Korea, a country far away. It was not long after we settled in that my father called me to his side. Soon you will go to a new school, and you must learn to print your name in English. He said, here, this is how it looks. Yoon. Y-O-O-N. I wrinkled my nose. I did not like Yoon. Lines, circles, each standing alone. My name looks happy in Korean, I said. The symbols dance together. The character in Korean, in the Korean alphabet. And in Korean, my name means shining wisdom. I like the Korean way better. Well, you must learn to write it this way. Remember, even when you write in English, it still means shining wisdom. Cat in the picture here. I did not want to learn the new way. I wanted to go back home to Korea. I did not like America. Everything was different here. But my father handed me a pencil and his eyes said, do as I say. He showed me how to print every letter in the English alphabet. So I practiced, and my father was very pleased. Look, he called to my mother, see how well our little Yoon does. Yes, I said, she will be a wonderful student. I wrinkled my nose. My first day at school, I sat quietly at my desk while the teacher talked about cat. She wrote C-A-T on the chalkboard. She read a story about cat. I did not know what her words meant, but I knew what the pictures said. She sang a song about cat. It was a pretty song, and I tried to sing the words too. Later, she gave me a paper with my name on it. Name Yoon, she said, and she pointed to the empty lines underneath. I did not want to write Yoon. I wrote cat instead. I wrote C-A-T on every line. Cat, cat, cat. I wanted to be cat. I wanted to hide in a corner. My mother would find me and cuddle up close to me. I would close my eyes and meow. Quietly. Almost forgot a word. That's why you gotta double check. The teacher looked at my paper. She shook her head and frowned. So you are a cat? I asked. The ponytail girl sitting behind me giggled. After school, I said to my father, "We should go back to Korea. It is better there." "Do not talk like that," he said. "America is your new home." I sat by the window and I watched a little robin hop in the yard. "He is all alone, too," I thought. "He has no friends. No one likes him." Then I had a very good idea. If I draw a picture for the teacher, then maybe she will like me. This is probably what I'm going to miss the most about this year. No drawings from the students. It was the best bird I had ever drawn. "Look, Father," I said proudly. "Rossi, are you leaving?" "Oh, okay." "Oh, this makes me happy," he said. "Now do this." And he showed me how to print BIRD under the picture. The next day at school, the teacher handed me another Yoon paper to print. But I did not want to print Yoon. I wrote bird instead. I wrote bird on every line. Oh, he's having a snack. Not sure if you can hear the crunching. I wanted to be bird. I wanted to fly back to Korea. I would fly to my nest and I would tuck my head under my little brown wing. The teacher looked at my paper again and she shook her head. "So you are bird?" she asked. Then I showed her my special robin drawing. I patted my red dress and then I patted the red robin. I lowered my head and peeked up at her. The teacher smiled. "How was school today, my daughter?" my mother asked. "I think the teacher likes me a little." I said, "Well, that is good," my mother said. "Yes, but at my school in Korea, I was my teacher's favorite. I had many friends. Here I am all alone." "You must be patient with everyone, including yourself," my mother said. "You will be a fine student and you will make many new friends." The next day at recess, I stood near the fence by myself. I watched the ponytail girl sitting on the swing. She watched me. She watched me too. Suddenly, she jumped off of the swing and ran over to me. She had a package in her hand. The wrapper said, "Cupcake." She opened it and gave me one. She giggled. I giggled too. When we were back in school, the teacher gave us more printing papers. I did not want to write Yoon. I wrote cupcake instead. I wanted to be cupcake. The children would clap their hands when they saw me. They would be excited. Cupcake. They would say, "Here is cupcake." The teacher looked at my paper. "And today you are a cupcake?" she said. She smiled a very big smile. Her eyes said, "I like this girl, Yoon." After school, I told my mother about my ponytail friend. I sang a new song from my father. I sang in English. I wonder if she's singing the cat song. "You make us so proud, little Yoon," my mother said. "Maybe America will be a good home," I thought. Maybe different is good too. The next day at school, I could hardly wait to print, and this time I wrote Yoon on every line. When my teacher looked at my paper, she gave me a big hug. "Ah, you are Yoon," she said. "Yes, I am Yoon." I write my name in English now. It still means shining wisdom. And that is, my name is Yoon. And I want you to think about the two characters, Yoon and the ponytail girl. And I want you to think about how the ponytailed girl treated Yoon in this book. And I want you to connect that to how do you want to feel in the classroom again. Okay, and this is another, we're going to be doing this for a couple more days, and then later on in the week we're going to use the words we come up with, the words we generate, to write our charter to help us. All right, I will see you later.